Good afternoon. Today I just got home from work and I picked up ingredients to make Grand Marnier using my sous vide. So I picked up some brandy on the way home and I went to the market and I got some other ingredients and I'm going to be sous videing it for about 90 minutes. So let me show you what I'm doing. There's a sous vide right there. Water, I put hot water in so it doesn't take that long for the sous vide to bring up the temperature. I'm going to be putting everything into a freezer bag. I've got 8 oranges here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I've already kind of started. I'm going to take the zest of 8 large oranges. So it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease. And when I'm done with that, we'll go to the next step. Okay, so there is the zest of 8 large oranges. There are 8 large naked oranges. We'll go to the next step now. So it's best to, when you put the bag in, when you're putting all these ingredients in the bag, it's best to have some sort of container to provide support and you can use both hands. I'm using this ice cream maker container, which is like really perfect. So that's ready for the ingredients. So first thing we do is put in the orange zest. Two cups of 2 cups of brandy. I'm not a brandy drinker, so I went to the liquor store and I kind of bought a middle of the road one. And since this is going to be an adulterated brandy, I didn't want to get the high price stuff. Plus I didn't know if this was actually going to work. So rather than getting the cheap stuff, rather than getting the more expensive stuff, I went the just right stuff. So we're going to go 2 cups of brandy, mix it all in there with the zest. And it's calling for a ½ cup of superfine sugar. I had a hard time finding this in the store, but it's like if you go into the sugar aisle, it's like in the total corner of all the sugar. I only found it in a container like this. Your mileage may vary. 1½ cup of a superfine sugar. So I've got the sous vide started. It's at 103 right now, and the target temperature is 180. As soon as this little bad boy gets that water to 180, it's going to cook for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So then right now it's just a waiting game. Hey. Do you ever do anything but lay there? I mean, that's all you do, is lay there and eat and shit and bark. That's it. Bless you. And you, what do you do? Except look cute. Huh? Gracie. Hi. While I'm waiting for that to warm up, I'm going to get as much air as I can out of this because we don't want air in it while it's cooking. I'll get all the air out of it when I put it into the sous vide pot using what's called the immersion method. And basically that allows the water to actually just push all the air out. But for now, I'm just going to get out as much as I can. And it's just going to sit here until that bad boy gets to 180. So I'll see you when that happens. Not bad. I decided I'd taste a little of the brandy while I'm still waiting for that thing to warm up. I've never had brandy before. Maybe if I get in frame. Hey, it's not bad. I'll sip on this for a while I'm waiting. Give me paw. Give me paw. Give me paw. Give me paw. You good girl. You good girl. Ah, how rude. Okay, we are at 180 degrees. So I'm going to take this little guy out here. It's been sitting there getting all happy. I'm going to place it into the sous vide pot. And hopefully this won't overfill. So I have to do this one-handed, sorry. So I'm going to put this down real quick here. And I'm going to get the air out of it. So I'm going to push this into the water, and the water will actually push all the air out. So I want to get it close to the surface of the water and push all that air out. Now we have a bag with no air in it. All right. So I'm just going to clip this, and then it's going to sit there for 90 minutes. I'm going to have to adjust this time back to 130. There we go. And that's sous vide. It's just going to sit there and slow cook for an hour and a half and get all happy, and get all that orange zest and sugar is going to go right into that brandy, and the end process will be Grand Marnier. So we'll see what happens on the other side. I had to wait so long, I decided to make a different kind of drink. Six minutes left. It's done! It's done. It's done. Now what do I do?
We're going to Red Lobster for lunch.
Hey, that's what we'll do. We'll go to Red Lobster for lunch. Okay, so I'm taking it out of the sous vide and I'm letting it start to cool down in this ice cream container. Because the ice cream container is going to wick away that heat, and I want that alcohol to evaporate. I don't want to lose any of that alcohol, so it's going to cool down and go back into solution. Once it is done, I'm going to stick it in this decanter right here. I've got a cheesecloth, so I'll see you guys when this thing is cooled down. I'm recording now. All right, it is done. It is cool. And this is our Grand Marnier. I've got the bottle here with the cheesecloth over the funnel. So I'm just gonna crack a little corner of this and just pour it really carefully into the bottle. Oh shit, careful. Look at that orange goodness. You picking up what I'm putting down? Let's move this a little bit. Oh, there you go. There you go. I think it's draining okay. I hope it's not clogged up, because that would be very bad.
Maybe you shouldn't have doubled it up.
It's going down slowly. Slowly. Let me pour the rest of it in here. Try not to get the last of that stuff in there.
No, just do it.
Okay, just do it.
Because it'll, it'll pull all that goodness.
Or it'll clog everything up.
That's not
All right. And we're just gonna let that drain in there.
No, don't get rid of that.
I won't.
Squeeze it and then
I'm gonna squeeze you in a second.
squeeze all that goodness out of it.
Squeezing.
Yeah.
Squeezing. Miss, I took culinary arts.
You can take culinary arts to have that kind of common sense.
Oh! Shots fired! All right, well, I'm not going to make you watch the rest of this. So when this is done, I'll come back. And behold, 16 ounces of Grand Marnier. It only took me all afternoon and evening to make it, but the proof is in the tasting, and I will be tasting it soon. So, you guys take care. And from all of us, vamos to char.
Vamos to jar. Vamos, what he said.